Hi lovelies, it's Ethany and I have got the Witch's Bounty for February. It has arrived and we are going to go through together and see what is in this beautiful box. They're always so pretty. I like to keep these boxes. I use them a lot I recycle packaging for shipping and also to gift things. They're really good to keep as gift boxes. You could all see my apartment. There are boxes everywhere. Boxes full of decks, boxes full of decks, and then boxes for shipping. So let's go ahead. I'm still wearing the beautiful cherry quartz from last month's Bridget's Flame, which I love. So it might get replaced. It's probably going to get replaced as soon as I open this up. So let's have a look. See? Oh my god, I just saw an owl and I'm dead. So I'm wearing my two totems on my hands today. Except I have them on the wrong hand. Oopsie. So for those of you, let's switch that over. Well, I'm not trying to give everyone the finger. I'm just going to switch it over. So I have two animal guides, two animals that I feel extremely close to and that they have been a massive part of my journey. The owl was the first. It came to me from my connection to the goddess Athena at 11, 12, when I started to read the Greek myths at school. And my mum had a big colour book of classic mythology, and that was my first sort of book into that. She also had great books on like Chinese astrology and astrology, so there was some pretty good stuff growing up in my household, and I used to pore over those books. So the owl as Athena's animal, her messenger. Also, she can turn herself into an owl. So the owl is a big, massive part of my craft. It is huge. So I want to get an owl tattoo on this hand, being my left-handed hand, my dominant hand being the entrance to the craft, and being left as well is connected to the right side of your brain, being the more creative side. The bee, which most of you know from my logo, I've got bees everywhere behind me here. Do I have any owls back there? Oh god, I need to rectify that. I've got lots of beautiful bees. People send me bees all the time and I love it. They immediately go on everything. I've got a jacket with a bee patch that someone sent me, Corinne. Thank you so much for that. So I've got my oh honey, Trixie. I need some owls up in here. So that's my next job. The bee came to me as my journey through becoming a priestess and a high priestess, community, interconnectivity, hard work, unity, and getting things done. It's also my solar animal. So this is my lunar animal. This is my solar animal. It's on my right hand, my non-dominant hand, and the left side of my brain, which is order and work and processes. So this has been I'm in my 30s, so it's not like this has been a very long journey to taking these animals and really being part of this experience. And I'm now gone on for about 3 minutes and it's got nothing to do with the Witch's Bounty, but they are very important to me. So whenever I see owls or bees, I freak. Most of my mugs have got one or the other. A lot of the artwork in my house has got one or the other, obviously with the goddesses that I work with. I've got a little owl cup down here. So I'm drinking out of a bee cup today. So there's lots and lots of these things. So when I saw an owl, I just got really excited. So I just wanted to, I guess, a little bit of information about my my power animals, my sacred animals in my life. And I want to get the bee tattoo here. So I'm a bit of a chicken. I have a very high pain threshold. I had my child without any drugs. It's not that I didn't want them at the end, but it was too late. And he came very, very quickly. He arrived very quickly. So, but this is important. These are important to me. So I thought I would explain that a little bit. And so if you ever see me rocking a bee or an owl, it's not just for me a fashion statement. It's not just the fact that I love them and I think they're really pretty. They mean an extremely deep thing to me on my craft level, very deep in my being. So that's why I kind of freak out over with them. You guys can give me some what is it called? Encouragement to get those tattoos, because I have plans to get them done this year. So without further ado, Viking iron. Look at the owl. That was what I freaked out about. That's what I saw. She is so beautiful. Now I know this is more Viking. So I'm going to try really hard not to sneeze. My allergies have started already. It's not even spring yet. Element fire, celestial influence Mars. Well, I do like me some Mars influence. Iron is utilized by many past and present cultures worldwide to repel supernatural influences. True. Its protective vibrations powerfully expel demons, ghosts, shades of the dead, elemental spirits, the fae, and many other mythological beings. When worn, iron enhances physical strength and courage. The artwork is so beautiful. Oh, I love the artwork so much and everything. I mentioned before, I should probably, once I've finished the 4 books I'm writing this year, I might actually do a few more like walkthroughs of my craft areas and my books of shadows and things like that, because I've created books of shadows with just these in there because they are stunning. So we have this beautiful artwork. We have, I dropped this on the floor last time talking about Vikings. I dropped this on the floor last time I recorded these, and Thor ate the whole thing. Like, I didn't even realize he saw it, he got it, like the little opportunist he is, and just like bolted and was like, nyeh, and then he ate the whole thing. I mean, my dog is such a ding dong. I love him so much. Like, I don't know where he is. I love him so much. This dog. Oh my god. Best decision ever. Besides, you know, having a baby, having Dom. Best decision ever was the dog. Okay, we have a beautiful piece of hematite. Comes at a perfect time. I leave tomorrow morning for Northwest Terrace Symposium. I'm going to take this with me. What I love about this stone as well, apparently I'm a real chatty one this morning, is there's a ton of iron ore in Australia. So I've been very, very, very blessed and fortunate with my jobs that I have, my muggle jobs that I had before I moved to Canada and started to work online and read tarot full time as a profession. I travelled all over Australia. I got to travel to every major city and the earth. Oh, I can't wait to go home. I'm very homesick at the moment. The earth there is very rich in iron ore, and just holding this makes me feel like home. I love the heaviness in this, which is like doy, but I love the real. It does really ground you. It reminds me very much of home. So I'm going to be taking this with me as a lovely grounding stone for Northwest Terrace Symposium. It comes in this beautiful black pouch. Stones I travel with all the time. I should also do a video of that. If you think any of this would be of interest to you, please let me know, because then I will write it down. I have a big list. Oh, we have another little pouchy, a little chocolate pouch. What's in here? So this is, ooh, this reminds me of home too. Look at that. This is a stone that's been taken from somewhere like Australia. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a selenite stone. Oh, it's from Arizona, so it's a red rock from Arizona. I was like, this red rock reminds me. So a very unique stone known as a vortex shaman stone, found in Sedona, Arizona. These stones hold a high vibration carried from the energy ley lines that intercept the specific red rock area. We have included this specific stone to sharpen your energetic focus. Hematite, obviously, as I mentioned before. You can use the hematite to help you ward off negative energy. It can bounce off it and also be absorbed. And if it starts to crack, that's all that negative energy. If that felt really jumpy, I actually dropped the shaman stone on my keyboard and it stopped the recording. I tell you, everybody, Mercury retrograde is trying to F with my stuff, and I am just staying grounded. So this box is called the Viking Spirit, just to let you all know as well. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. I know you all don't mind. Okay, next. Oh my goodness. I am so blessed. It's just, I tell ya, gremlins, I need to cleanse my space. Okay, so we have a survival mini spell candle. We hand rolled this spell candle with the intention of stabilizing your conviction throughout your meditation and ritual work. As you allow the flame from this candle to dance before you, visualize all mental and physical chatter slowly disappear until you've come to the here and now. Feel the energy pulse through you. I love these spell candles. I actually have a one candle holder specifically that's starting to collect all of the drippings from these. I got it specifically so it would catch the drippings. So I'm making, it feels very 16-year-old me to have that, but I'm embracing it. So this one is black. I'm just going to open it a little bit. So it is this, the beautiful black hand rolled beeswax. That's oh my gosh, I'm gonna have the giggles today. Crazy me. We have some incense. Whoop. And I dropped something on the floor because that's my day. Oh shit. Let's not drop that. I've done that recently too. Oh, that smells so good. This is Blacksmith Ritual. Oh, I love that name. Incense sticks. As you light the blacksmith incense included with this collection, allow the smoke to drift through your sacred space. As the smoke dances through your surroundings, allow the energies of metal bring strength and conviction to your craft. Ooh, this is so amazing. I love me a good battle. Love me a good battle battle box. I love me a good that energy, right? I just was talking to you about how the goddess Athena is my she's my matron goddess. She has been from day dot, and she is a warrior goddess, a goddess of war and strategy and wisdom. And this is really so up my alley, and I adore. I have a very fond spot for Norse mythology. Obviously, I've called my dog Thor. I want to call him Teddy. I want to call him Theodore, just to let everyone know. I know naming a dog after a god might seem a little sacrilege. I wanted to name him Theodore, but it got changed. Thor suits him perfectly, but I have a soft spot for that pantheon. Oh wow, Hemendale magical anointing oil. So Hemendale is the watch in Norse mythology is the watchman of the gods, played by the amazing Idris Elba in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thor is my favorite Avenger. He's my absolute favorite as well, just FYI. It said that he was as steadfast as a rock and could hear blades of grass grow from the soil. Known for his otherworldly resilience, Hemendale relied upon less sleep than a bird and stayed as keen and sharp as the deadliest sword in the land. The oil has been created with the intention of bringing protective energies to your surroundings. Amazing. It has got oak bark, Lemurian quartz, Palo Santo, and some other beautiful stuff. So that is really, really, it does smell very oaky, and I am 100% living for it. It's gorgeous. Okay, now the final piece. I always like leaving this right to last because it is always just like the most exquisite. I haven't really looked at what we're getting here. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Viking arrow, iron arrowhead, 800 to 110 AD. Oh my stars, look at that. It just has the information on it. It is so fucking cool. Sorry people who have kids around. I should. If you know me by now, you know I'm a bit of a swear bear. Trying to get the little tag off so I can put it on. It is so stunning. And it comes with a chain already. Oh, this is something. Check it out. It's a real Viking arrowhead. Oh my. We're going to go over the glasses. Yes. Oh, I love. Okay. So the Viking arrowhead with the sterling silver pendant chain. This very unique iron arrowhead comes from a limited supply that we were lucky to obtain and include for our subscribers. Dating back to the Viking era, these arrowheads have been professionally cleaned and waxed to preserve its integrity. We've also included a long adjustable chain to accompany this pendant. Iron is known for its ability to conquer and deflect psychic attacks that would want to break down our emotional and spiritual barriers. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And the artwork, Viking Goddess by A.E. Eldon, who is just mwah. Utilizes fire, Mars. So it says here about the Viking spirit. In our winding, wondrous path, there are many times where strength and courage must be cultivated to push through difficult obstacles. During these times, our emotions and anxieties can easily take over, hindering our chances for growth and victory. So true. So this magical box has been curated to help with working with overcoming overwhelming and undeniable obstacles. Oh, I love it. I'm not going to read all of it, but I just thought I got a little bit transfixed there. This is so stunning. I really want to do some meditation, like psychic work with it, and see if I can get anything from it. Geometry? No. I can't remember what kind of divination that it's called. That is embarrassing. It's first thing in the morning, so I can't remember. Psychometry? That's it. With this, and see what I can get. It is so rad. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we have all these beautiful things in here, as always, from the delicious, which is Bounty. This has been the Viking Spirit and me chatting away about a few things. What a beautiful box and array of creations. I will, as always, put the description in the description below where you can go and get your own subscription. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you want to see some of the things I was talking about, because I can put it down to make videos later on this year. Bye.